time. Yo guys, it is I, the People's Dude. Welcome to some Persona 5 Royal. I know I'm a little earlier in the day, but we're gonna go ahead and dive in. Yeah, we're not looking so hot with what's going on in the story. A little nervous. I assume. I assume.
Let's go to bed.
I assume that's all I can do. What's going on? I'm going to the Velvet Room.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened. Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess with my game audio after streaming. Oh, the ranking went down!
Is that true?
You hear? Okumura died. It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? Which I'd been watching when it happened. Probably better off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. What did you expect? A party to be thrown after it? The news says it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, it's still bizarre. Wish I'd seen it live. It's infuriating to listen to.
Listen this time, okay?
Oh, good. Nice classroom answer to take us away from the ridiculousness of the plot. Thank you, game. Yeah. And in this age, proletariat literature that is literature written by the working class. You see that interview? I thought it was going to be some hidden camera show at first. So scared I changed the channel. It really looked like he was in pain. That was sick. Quiet down, we're in class right now. Not to mention you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying. Things are getting pretty bad. It seems police have shown up at our school. Police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this. Nothing at all. This be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Seriously, what are they here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out, and head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone?
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Huh.
Yes.
Well, that's just
I'm sorry
great.
to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
Yay, a nice frame to go alongside my
Principal?
frame.
No one told me about that.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another.
We were in Hawaii when it happened.
You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still,
okay.
if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type. But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
Truth serum, I think? My vision is starting to get distorted?
Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well,
Is my
let's
microphone
move
picking
on.
up my fan?
At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target, the one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now,
Oh,
explain everything to me.
okay. Shucks. Shucks. Okay. Has anyone been able to contact you, Haru? Or has anyone been able to contact Haru? Look here. Me neither. She won't pick up. Doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either. Worried about her. I can't do anything.
Oh,
Work on my charm.
well then.
At least I have that DVD, though I don't know when I'll be able to return it. I went down again. Not by much, but a little bit. Oh, Renke? My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I need to tell you. There's actually something that caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. Should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
Think I know what this is about.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
I don't know about that guy.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning fast change of attitude.
Yeah.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too. My condolences. Must be rough. I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you?
It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if
Things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this?
Exams.
I envy you,
Yes.
Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
I wonder what that could be.
At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood? For real?
This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to Okumura? They'd never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. See you later.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
You're right.
But seriously, hey!
Somewhat knowledge, somewhat charm. No idea about guts, somewhat kindness. Let's finish that movie. Let's finish the movie. he started the other day.
Oh! I still... Oh! Okay, well then.
Oh. Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry for worrying you, all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing alright? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They're even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you. We're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch once things settle down. Thanks. Talk to you later.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
That they killed Okumura to make an example of him.
Possible.
Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid said, Phantom Thieves are a menace. Who? I don't know. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? Of course not. If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do we even know it got set up to begin with? I found a calling card in Principal Kawai Bayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. These bad guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's turn ourselves in. Do that though. Looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although we don't have any leads. Why does this gotta happen to us? Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to Kumura and all. This is a small time. This is a perfect time for smaller changes of heart. Ooh, a request. Why do we have a request? Oh, I have an idea. They're raining like this. Oh wait, it's daytime. Is that Akechi? Or saying that Akechi was right about us all along. Come on, we need to prove our innocence. Sure.
This goes like this.
Now, solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. Understand? Seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. Please be knowledge. Let's go, it's knowledge.
I agree.
Impressive, Ren. You're a quick learner. This is actually pretty good review for me as well. Oh, then let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
Yo,
Here, the Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. Thanks. Any newsworthy articles? No. I mean, we might have killed someone, but other than that, no, I don't have any news for you. It's still raining? It is not.
Hey,
Somewhat for knowledge, somewhat for charm. No idea about guts, somewhat for kindness. Before I forget, let's return that movie if I can.
What would you like?
And then I'm just gonna stairs and probably like play a game or something. I'll play a video game in a video game.
okay.
Start up the Legend of Gambler Goemon. This game is about a notorious thief who fell into the depths of
Oh,
something appeared up ahead. The deceitful thief who ravaged the world above has shamelessly entered this infernal domain. I shall show you the horrors. At least I would, but it'd be boring to treat the famous Goemon the same as any old person. Instead, we shall play the 2 dice in my hands to play a little game. I call it even or odds. Sounds like we just have to beat this demon at a dice game. First, you'll have to choose either even or odd. That means numbers like 2, 6, and 8. While odd means numbers like 3, 7, and 11. After you choose, I will roll the dice. If you guess the result correctly, you win. Otherwise, you lose. Let me see. Honest.
oh man. Yep. Nice.
Apparently there's a cheat list.
This sucks.
I've read enough of those, dude. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move, and we don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right around when your exams end will be perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever?
Hey, are you listening?
Oh no. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Let's go. I juked it.
Hey!
Oh, nice. More charm. Nothing like playing, I'll hang out with Futaba.
Yo! Thanks.
So I looked up Kana-chan online. She's apparently still living in the same town in Kansai she moved to, but she never continued to go to high school. So I do some digging into why that might be, and well, the more I dug, the worse it got. Her parents are in heavy debt due to a gambling addiction, so instead of sending her to school, they make her work to try and pay it off. Apparently, they're still having her model in strange clothes. They're even selling the pictures now. Horrible is right. I thought parents were supposed to care for their children, not use them. Actually, though, Kana-chan herself made a request on the fan site. Based on the IP and other tracking data, I'm 99.9% sure it's her. The post was basically just asking us to make her parents have a change of heart. She didn't put their names. She might be a little hesitant, or she doesn't totally believe in the Phantom Thieves yet. Either way, I have a solution. I found her parents' names in the address book we got way back in elementary school. Kota Magario and Sami Magario. I got a hit for them from the MetaNav too. We can fix them. I decided, Ren. I want to go to Mementos and change their hearts. We can't let them keep treating Kana-chan so horribly, right? Please help me save her.
Thanks.
Oh, and since you're gonna help me with this, I'll have to return the favor.
That's right.
I look extra hard for valuable stuff when we're in the metaverse. Oh, pretty cool, huh?
All right.
We're getting some requests. I might need to go in.
Hey.
How many requests do I have? I have 3. Okay. I think this will help with my knowledge. Yep.
That's not it.
So it's kind of like
Let's get back.
free knowledge, I guess. Not really free, but knowledge. Oh, it's down to 51. Okay. That's not okay. Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted off my shoulders. I actually feel bad having everyone worry about me. How about you? Are you doing okay? You sure? Sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end. Well, see.
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
Hey, trooper.
Well then.
Game is just like, yo, let's not have anyone around. That's fine. I think I'm going into Mementos today. I picked the wrong area. I use K.
Hey, hi!
Proficiency? I have max proficiency. That's a waste. Money.
Okay. It appears everyone is here.
Oh, we don't have Haru. That's fine. I did that. Wait, what did he say? Do you want to go over the targets? Let's do that after we meet up with Haru. Is he really just not gonna let us... He's just not gonna let us go in. You sure you don't want to hang? Oh, wait. Right. These two are both locked behind Mementos requests. Those three are all done, and Makoto's locked behind Charm. Okay. I'm getting a clear idea of why everything is locked.
Welcome.
Okay. Where's the place at convenience store that I can work at? Is it through here? No, it's a diner. Oh, it's the thing labeled 24.
What do you want to do?
Oh, thank God.
Yusuke.
What a coincidence.
Hey! Want to head back?
I would hope I'm getting a little bit closer to raising my charm.
Ah, you're back.
This isn't much of an update, but I think I'm gonna start going back to school starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying all of you until now. Are you really okay though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wanders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. Yeah, you don't have to worry about asking us for anything. We're all here for you. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you to do this. Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural to feel a flood of emotion at such events. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that. But I'm okay now. You've all helped me out so much. Right back at you. Thank you. Those words are truly reassuring. Well then, I'll see you all at school.
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay. Hey!
Did I finish Yoshida? I guess not. How much more Yoshida do I have? 1. Okay, yeah, we'll hang out with Yoshida, finish his Comic-Con. I thought I finished Yoshida last time.
A weekly magazine reported that Kuramoto was the real culprit in the fund's misappropriation case. Old man Kuramoto will likely be forced to retire from the political world. The police can't do anything because it was 20 years ago. But he has a moral obligation. I hear his grandson Benzo resigned from the party as well. It could be due to Matsushida's influence, or perhaps it's just the party's way of atoning. Now it's all up to me and my abilities.
When's your speech gonna start, Toranosuke? We can't wait!
To think that people would be excited to hear me speak. The article mentioned I didn't want the real culprit to be named, even though I knew who it was. Apparently, people admire me for having quietly accepted a false charge for 20 years. I didn't intend for any of this to happen, though. I appreciate that someone like you, who's been watching me so closely, would say such a thing. I've struggled for the past 20 years, but I can put that all behind me after the election. Oh, look at the time. I should get started. Today will be the last day I'll request help from a phantom thief. I don't intend to meddle. Everything I've told you has been based on assumptions. But if you're still willing to listen, then I think you should focus on your work. Because the time is now. I can't think of anything else to teach you. You are now an expert on giving speeches. I taught you all I know about the art of public speaking, in return for you supporting a guy like me.
It's funny, I'm good at public speaking in-game, even though I barely talk in-game.
And over time, you became someone who shared my beliefs. Thanks to you, I was able to overcome my crisis these last few months. I will strive for the royal road of politics, thinking of you as you walk down your own path. But if you ever find yourself in harm's way on your journey, I will be there to help you. We'll be comrades who reform the world together.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the sun, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right. I'm sure you will accomplish everything you set out to do. Thank you for everything. All right, it's time to begin.
Yoshida's speech is about to start.
I cut my date short so I could watch this, you know?
Does anyone out there have something they aspire to do? I met a certain young man. Through a method that differs from mine, he was trying to reform the world. As you know, that is a very large mountain to cross. Unfortunately, I am unable to travel the same path as him. However, I will not say goodbye, because we will surely meet at the peak. He is desperately doing what he aspires to do. So I encourage you all, please find what it is that you aspire to do. And I will support you, because that is what I aspire to do.
Way to go, Toranosuke!
I believe in you!
Nice, more charm. Oh my gosh. Where's rank 5? Where's rank 5 charm? Where's rank 5 kindness? 47! No. Pulling all-nighters is the worst. I really should have started studying sooner. At least the school's festival is soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to the most right now. Yeah, but are they still gonna hold it? Might get cancelled. I'll say that, you're bumming me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as is. If they cancel the festivals, the students will riot. I better get ready for these exams.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets. Well, shall we begin?
Okay, so that's 32 surfaces. That is not the question that I got last time.
Yep.
Ahem.
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves? You know they're murderers, right?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Oof.
Now, everyone.
Charles Henry Sanson.
Ooh, we can do this!
Alright.
Ooh, we can do this!
Apparently there's only 3 days. Exams 38. Oh, that's 30.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us. Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day. For real?
Was it Ryuji?
You gotta report that. Oh crap. You think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Probably Ryuji. Probably Ryuji.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this! Nice!
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a Phantom Thief.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place.
It's open.
Come in. Hi.
Welcome.
Oh, you're the third year Okumura-san, correct? So good to see you. Please have a seat. This is out of the blue. You okay? Yes. I'm sorry, I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. That's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with people either.
Excuse me?
Oh? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my
Thanks. I'm alright, though. That must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well...
Not weird in the least. Just take your time. We'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all of this in that way.
Quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up like, I have to talk right now. Think of this as just sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
People closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. And my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
So, is mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes.
Meals where we actually ate together were almost always appetite dinners at work-related events.
I see.
I've never been to upscale social events, so I'm not sure if I should ask this, but, well, didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day now? Feel free to stop by again, anytime you like. Oh, yes, I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I intended to. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. Okay. Still some time until we meet, though.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know. How troubling. Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately. Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management. I am. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. It's just, I know I'm the president's daughter, but I never thought I'd actually end up involved in company business. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? In return, what can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment?
I
grew
suppose.
these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but you'll find out once you eat them. Just kidding. It's mostly normal things like tomatoes and zucchini. They're definitely unique, though. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask of you.
Another one?
I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe? Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
I thought I was gonna get Haru's confidant there.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them.
Who is this Jamoke?
That natural course of action a reality.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The Medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
So it's my code.
Aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group, and the one who tampered with the site are the same person? I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence. But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Yeah. Ever since summer.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Indeed, we don't. It'll be more dangerous jumping to conclusions and assuming we figured it out. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
We are in a pickle.
I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it, and you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
To kill your
You look
group.
awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
It's obvious.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Let's try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means... Yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. Wait, weren't they already investigating us, though? Police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec. What's this SIU thing, anyways? The Special Investigations Unit, elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I've heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. You're the best investigation force in Japan. Are you gonna be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. We mean infamous? As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us any longer. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspects profile by now, too. They don't scare us like that. It's okay, though. They don't have any evidence. Yes, I suspect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything, though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us. Oh!
Look at you! How can you expect to write for...
Well then.
I want Charm 5 and Kindness 5 so I can continue my confidants. 29. Yucky.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
No.
Okay, quiet down.
Police are here at the school. Be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of canceling it, but we just couldn't do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourselves too hard. On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? All this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? Police are at Shujin. They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. But does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. You've gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try to not say much. We'll see through any lies you might try telling. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. Yikes.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
Amaya-san?
You two will go together. Huh? Why together? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah, right. Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see.
Nice
Yes,
detective.
you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida? You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
I'm sorry for all of this.
It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit?
I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school.
So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Okay.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now,
Yeah, I would.
the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course. Nice.
Can I check my,
Hey!
Yes, I'm gonna go relax in the toilet. Somewhat for knowledge, somewhat for charm. No idea about guts, somewhat for kindness.
Oh!
You're the most unremarkably...
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, if you let me out.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What's going on?
Totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? Should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why'd the school decide to have a festival so late anyways? And changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. Won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that they're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we've already invited. What about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they are using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's a magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Amaya-san, look at this.
Do you know this one?
Now, tell me the total count for each column in the magic square. No two squares can contain the same number. 15. Which means top right is 2. It's 2. Bottom middle is trying to think in my head. So that's 2, that's 8, that's 5. That's 1. And then far left. That might be 3? Yeah, 3.
This is it.
Correct.
It's an easy one. You know which numbers fit in the empty squares. I was right. Let's go. I think. Yeah, I was right.
Nice going!
So what are we gonna do as the school festival's exec committee? I need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Oh right, that thing they do every year. I mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? Festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. It's so boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. Futaba just working remote. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So, did you find anything hard about that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll arouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I think that's Yusuke's just MO in all of Persona 5. It's... I know you guys are working very hard at Shujin. I can't do anything to help, but message me if you need anything. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. I go to a different school, so I can't help.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly
I know that guy.
as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
Yikes.
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid.
People are stupid online.
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
Who's second place?
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
Like Rise?
Because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
No one's counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
I feel like it's one of those situations where it's like his popularity rised as well as ours. Both our popularities rose at the same time, even though he was anti-Phantom Thief.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me, how is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything? It's not that I don't trust her, but... Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However,
Yes, sir.
I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty.
Maybe his rationale is like, we're dangerous because we're anonymous, not because because we're murderers. I mean, I think that's the natural thing to think. His opinion of us is, we're dangerous because we're anonymous, because we have some supernatural power to change people's hearts, not because we're
There are
murderers.
still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and... I wonder why the sudden change.
I don't know. I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? You're having trouble with this? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It's said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. It's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
That's not it.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school. As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Hey!
Yeah, how am I doing now? Some for knowledge. Definitely close to charm. No idea about guts, somewhat from kindness. Let's get charm finished up. I believe I have that video game I can play that'll probably set me.
Oh.
I could just leave. I think I have to return that DVD anyways. I think this will give me more charm
What do you want to do?
than playing the video game would.
Oh.
Let's go. Rank 5 charm.
Want to head back?
With that being said, I'm going to focus more so now on kindness. I'm going to focus on kindness now.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun? Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Sure.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Actually, I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
Yeah, Ryuji, you despise Morgana almost as much as you despise Akechi.
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
He said he was limiting
Why
it.
so hesitant?
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
I mean, yeah, it's important to have him do it, but like in the eyes of the school, I mean, he says no, he says no. We admit he said no and then move on to second place.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Oh, I don't get to spend the evening doing whatever I want. Oh, I do, just the evening. Okay. Oh, wrong locale. Okay, please tell me you got something better.
Hey! What do you want?
All you have is proficiency. Maybe it's because I didn't take
hi.
it last time. I'll just buy it and drink it.
Well then.
If it means I'll get more of something else later. Okay. I thought working at the mall would, or the flower shop would enhance my confidence. Or not my confidence, my... Oh, in the afternoon.
Hey.
Somewhat for knowledge. No idea about guts and somewhat for kindness. Everything else is maxed. Oh, let's check the flower upstairs, see how it's doing. Oh, it's all.
Hey, hey. Oh. Yes. Hey. Well then.
Oh.
Hey.
$24. Sheesh.
Good morning.
Hi, Kasumi.
Well...
You've been sleeping well? Look kind of tired. Might not be my place to ask, but are you okay?
No.
Ah, never mind, it's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow's the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparations? Feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have fun tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna do some training today, so please excuse me. Okay, Kasumi.
Hey.
You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? Kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances, though? Why would he agree to come here? Probably has something to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? But yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. You're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. For now, we'll just need to endure it, at least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
Tomorrow's the festival, and today it's classroom answers time. I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true. Now that we've got so many years behind us. Oh, is it that guy who helped buy our food one time? Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. That kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? Here's a reason for this too, phenomenon. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright, I'm a Maya-kun. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Lack of sleep. Memory bias.
This is it. Right.
That's right. Impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true.
Nice going.
Thank you, I tried. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. It's to at least appeal to the person, right? What a strange concept. Our grades are out. How'd you do? Did. I'm in the top 10. Nice. Oh, Charm, you've got to be kidding me. I was hoping that would be knowledge. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. Tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? Akechi declines our offer, we won't have our guest. That's what you're worried about. I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. Just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's the guy up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. Not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Yeah. Wonder what'll happen. Oh, hey Akechi, what's going on, buddy?
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
Man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's the guy who's mean to us at the party thing. The brunch.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out. I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature. It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Okay. Well, we got our guest. That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? I have rank 4 knowledge. He probably has rank 5. Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? But you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, that counselor would be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I think they mean for like a date or something. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You wanna come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk together tomorrow. At a time like this is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? That seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around the school festival with my friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure.
Focus.
Hey!
Go home.
Hey!
See, now he's not here.
Well then.
Oh.
It's only giving me a 1 though.
Hey!
Be nice if I got more.
The festival seems to be a success.
Oh, the gang's all here.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival? Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Hanging out isn't precisely the focus of the school festival. More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
Yeah.
All right.
Me, Ryuji, and On.
Let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful
And
about what we're
Yusuke.
saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then? All right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know
Okay.
a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's
It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
About being the Phantom Thieves? I know, right?
May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
Bruh.
Hell. Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
Yikes.
Doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Yuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Okay.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
What is
On that note,
takoyaki?
hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
An appetizer.
Goro Akechi's popularity.
Diced octopus? Batter octopus. Ugh. I'm good.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true.
I don't know.
He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens. I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
True.
Thank you for the wait.
Where's the food?
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Oh, it's right there. It's
Lies.
small.
I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
Yeah, one of them is red.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
I guess.
Do you want to go for the red one?
I'll take it if I'm being offered it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
Oh, hi, Akechi.
Panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check
Everyone?
out the menu. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people.
That brought you here.
I'm going to have one of these.
The special one.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
Food.
It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
Did eat it in one bite.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Is it with guys and eating? eating things by mistake.
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
There's a water fountain somewhere.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
Oof.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh?
Wait. Is Yusuke missing? Where'd he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out of the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's go home. Oh. Excuse me, you are Dr. Takato Maruki, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
My name is Yusuke Katagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
Quite.
I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa. Hold on there. Yusuke, you're coming in a little strong, buddy. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? It's not really allowed.
How about it?
But how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. No head-to-head? I see, so you were Madarame-san's. It's in the past. I'm curious. Never imagined counseling would be like this.
Well,
I'd say there's less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me about themselves. Method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. It's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when I work on my art. There shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. Just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their own problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are you truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind, sometimes and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weights off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Katagua-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at this moment? Wish. Would it be the success as an art? Would it be success as an artist?
Aye.
No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. What would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master. One who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. Alright, I pressed him for a wish. Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Ketchy's panel. Yeah. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where were you? You got lost? I saw the man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to speak with him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? Do my best. Are you all at home? Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Right. It's that unusual. Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel, after all. An earlier night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Photo time. This is when we were at the food stand. Aw, cute. And even Yakisobi looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a school food stand, though. It was more delicious than I'd imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, like, still good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us on? Got pics of us too, right? How about when you took... About the one you took of Ren's Yakisobi? With the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Oof.
I'll just add this.
Okay. That's gonna do it, though, for today's episode of Persona 5. Apologies. I'd go further, but I can't. I am also very hungry for lunch. It is lunchtime for me. Actually, it is past lunchtime for me, so... Yeah. Let me just check this again real quick. Okay. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Persona 5, and I will see you next time for some more. Goodbye!